Yeah. If you're watching the replay, fast forward 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna let some people get in here. Everybody hit the like button. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Get them donations ready. Yeah. Uh-huh. What up, Cold Blue Steel? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Before I get started, let's do the begging spiel. Looking for a live stream sponsor. Starting at $5 makes you the king of the stream unless somebody dethrone you with a higher donation. Our goal for this live stream is $25 in donations. It guarantees a live stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. You dig? If we meet a $50 goal, it guarantees 2 live streams tomorrow. One in the afternoon, one at night. If we meet one of the goals, I will try to do a 2-hour live stream right now. If I don't make it to 2 hours, it'll at least be an hour and a half. Other than that, if my mic go mute, screen go blank, anything weird like that, let me know ASAP in the chat. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Now let's get into some ridiculous nonsense. You dig? This says, I'm a sexy bottle service babe. Dating is impossible when men use my job against me. Yep. You're gonna run into some trouble, man. You're gonna run into some trouble. Cold Blue Steel. Let me hear it. Let me have it, Cold Blue Steel. Cold Blue Steel got something to get off his damn chest, and I'm all ears. So is anybody scared of the drone crisis? I'm thinking the fake alien invasion coming any day now. The Project Bluebeam. Stock up on your food and water. Get your plans ready. If, ships from the sky start shooting at motherfuckers. Get your water ready. Get your food ready. Get your medicine ready. Get your flashlights ready. She says, a woman makes thousands of dollars as a bottle girl, but it comes at a cost. Taylor Blair, 26, brings in 4 figures every month from her job. Of course she does. What does a man got to do to bring in 4 figures every month from their job? A lot more work than she got to do, I'll just say that. But her dating life has suffered as a result. Blair told Cater's News that her weight that her waitressing has damaged her reputation since many assume the worst when she talks about what she does for work. Well, yeah. Yeah. They just assume you're just another bitch using your looks to get money from men. Basically, using your looks to manipulate men out of money. And they are assuming right. Let's be honest. She's giving me a man look. Her look has a manly vibe to it. But let's just say she was a tranny. She's an attractive tranny. Is that weird to say? Anyway, like attractive women. Ooh, she is really looking like a dude. But let me just continue on my point. For some reason, attractive women have the hardest time in the dating market. Isn't it ironic that the most attractive women have the hardest time? Well, most attractive women, I ain't gonna say most. Well, look, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say most. Most attractive women take the whole route at a higher rate than other women take the whole route. A lot of attractive women these days are doing some type of sex work. They're using their looks to get paid. And it really turns men off. Let's continue. Unless you have the most secure, supportive, understanding boyfriend, literally good luck. Blair from Scottsdale, Arizona said, I see it so often, like with my ex and even with the girls who still have boyfriends, she added. The second you get into a fight, he's going to use your job against you. Look, here's the thing. These women can get a guy who's not going to have a problem with their job. But like every woman, they want a top 5% dude. And those dudes don't got to put up with shit. And guys who made it to the top 5%, when they really do love a chick and really want to be in a relationship with a chick, yeah, they're very protective. They're very defensive. They're very, what's the word I'm looking for? You get my drift. These women want their cake and cookies too. If these women really love their guy, they would stop doing their job for their guy. If a guy really had a problem with it and she was really into him, she would quit for him. But let's be honest. The type of man that this woman really wants is the type of man who could afford to retire at 26. That's what she's hoping to bag as a bottle girl. You know what I mean? What up, T Orlando? Who else in here? I seen somebody else posting. We just kicking it. We chilling. We starting off slow with an article. Who all in here? Cold Blue Steel, I was just thinking about that, when I did my spiel. I'm like, I probably should do this maybe 10, 15 minutes in, but I don't want to forget. I feel you, though. Let's see. What up, Robert? All right, let's get back into it. Yeah, it's just funny, man. I just find it so funny that pretty women struggle the most in dating. It just doesn't make... it makes sense to me now that I know what I know. Because they really want a top 5% man. They're really only going to fuck with, 6'4" chads. And those are the guys who are the least likely to start a family with them, be committed to them, stay faithful to them. Tall, handsome, charismatic men are the worst husbands and boyfriends. They're the worst. The tallest, most charismatic, handsome, money-making men, they're the absolute worst partners in a relationship. And if a woman is pretty, she is only gonna fuck with those dudes, strictly. And that's why I think they fail the most in the dating market. Well, let's be okay, T Orlando. You would consider yourself just great husband material? Are you a playboy? Are you a player? Like I just need to know. All right, but let's continue. Part of the job requires player to dress in revealing clothing while serving drinks to men at the club, as well as going to other venues to help promote similar clubs to one she works at. Yeah, she's around rappers, ball players. Oh, you see, I knew it, T. Orlando. You said you smashed three chicks this week. Exactly. Like I said, the tall, handsome, charismatic dudes with money, 9.5 times out of 10, aren't going to be boyfriend and husband material. But hey, keep fucking them, man. I don't feel sorry for these hoes. Keep playing them, keep running through them. Well, okay. I have mixed feelings about, not that Chad and Tyrone give a damn about what I say, but I can't, in good faith, tell men to go be womanizers. I mean, my opinion on it, technically, I think it's wrong. But I can't be too mad at the guys. You know? I don't know if I would want to indulge in it. Like, if I was a rich, famous celebrity, I would imagine it would get lonely sometime on the road or something, and you would just, maybe I get some head from time to time or something, just out of loneliness. But I don't know if I would just be running through different bitches in every city, running up, hundreds of bodies. I don't know if I could do it. It probably would get old pretty quick. I'm the type of person I like actually making real connections with people. I'll say this: I almost think it's more ethical to just have sex with prostitutes than build like fake connections with women to have sex with them, or like run game just to have sex with them. I think I'm too authentic for that. I think it would be more ethical to just be like, hey, I need some sex, here goes some money, let's have sex, and then God bless you, good night. T. Orlando says he loved the fake connection sex. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's interesting. So, Cold Blue Steel, do you think it's beta to want to have real connections with other humans instead of just using women for their bodies? You think that's a beta move? Interesting. I disagree, but hey, we're not going to agree on everything. Yeah. I don't think debauchery is the most righteous path to take as a man. But it's just me. I'm just trying to think. Maybe if I was like a rich, famous dude, I have a few girlfriends. I'll just say that. Maybe I have like 3 or 4, chicks on a rotation. They would all know about each other, and I would genuinely like these women. Like, it wouldn't just be about the sex. Like, I would really rock with them. Me, I have a hard time, like, even talking to bitches that I don't like as people. So even if I wanted to be a player, like, I couldn't talk to bitches long enough to just, like, bitch, just get away from me. I mean, you got a nice body, but just get away from me. You're annoying me. I can't even get to the sex. But let's get back to the article. You come across very entitled people, and a lot of these men have money. Exactly. Exactly. But apparently you can't bag one, because you wouldn't be with these dudes who at home complaining about your job. And so they just think that they can do and say whatever Blair said. The perception for you isn't going to be great. The second that you tell them you're a bottle girl, they're just going to assume the worst. And 9 times out of 10, they would be right. Is this a dude? I need answers. Is this a guy? Like, I really need answers, y'all. Dating is difficult and it's just overwhelming. Like, it's not normal to be in the club Thursday through Sunday every single weekend, so it's very draining, she said. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Not the dudes out, digging up concrete and doing construction work. I should feel sorry for you, because your life is just so hard. Aside from dating and being judged by potential partners, Blair said that there are a lot of cons about this job, including having to load up on energy drinks in order to consecutively work overnight. Oh, poor you. Oh, not getting home until 3 a.m. and not going to sleep until 3:30 is just insane. My venue also does outings, and we have to go during the week to different venues and just sit there, she said. Women will find anything to like play victim about. You got to go to venues and just sit there. Your life is so difficult. Okay, pause real quick. Zachariah says, I ain't got time to bone women much anymore. I work 10 to 12 hours a day and working on side deals as well. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man. I'm honestly, like, if I just had one or two go-to chicks to bone that I was actually cool with, who I liked as people, I would be cool with that. Yeah, I wouldn't be interested in running through 100 chicks. I really wouldn't be. Anyway, where am I at? During the week, I don't want to be talked to. I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to be within 100 yards of a club, but you got to do it. Oh, let me guess. You got a TikTok? Right. See, you're the stereotypical bitch. So all the people who stereotype you are right. Despite the downfalls of the job affecting her personal life, Blair is taking advantage of it, racking in on her earnings and heavy tips she receives. Blair's income isn't steady and week to week is never the same, but she still brings home more than many make in 1 month. And she blows it on fucking hair, nails, makeup, trips, bags, fucking bins. She ain't investing shit. And that's why she need a man in her life. Alright, that was just a little warm up. Let's go over some snow bunnies so nobody think I'm I think I kinda wanna go over that. I don't know. Alright, let's go over some snow bunnies. I'll throw it on the side. We might go over it. Hello. What up, Scotty Side? Hope all is well with you. Everything good with me. Other than these drones kind of freaking me out. I'm wondering, is it Project Bluebeam, Scotty? What's going on, Scotty? Extraterrestrials are trying to expose themselves to us. Alright. Yeah, I definitely want to go over that Kendra G episode because she's an example of a woman who tricked a lot of guys in the comment section. Like, they thought she was a good woman, but I'm going to break down why she still isn't a good woman, even though she's 10 times better than most of the women that go on Kendra G. Alright, we got 10 people in here now. I'm going to do my e-begging spiel real quick. I'm looking for a live stream sponsor starting at $5. Makes you the king of the stream unless somebody dethrone you with a higher donation. Our goal for this stream is $25 in donations. It guarantees a live stream tomorrow. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. You know, if we meet our $25 goal, I would try to go at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tonight. And it will guarantee a live stream tomorrow. If we meet the $50 goal, then I'll do 2 live streams tomorrow in the afternoon and the evening. But other than that, let's get back into the ridiculous nonsense.
I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Men will really be 34 years old, and on their Hinge profile it says, figuring out my dating goals. Like, what more do you have to figure out? Transportation to the geriatric ward? Like a Roth IRA? You're fucking 30.
And don't be mad. They don't want you no more. Look. They're never going to settle down with you. They already done ran through you. Every tall, hot guy in the city has already felt your insides. It's actually a lot of women on there that say, well, most women over 30 on there are saying, I'm looking for something serious, no more games, yada, 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 yada. But I've seen some female profiles where they're even saying, you know, at 34, 44, not sure what I'm looking for, still figuring it out. Look, ladies... 90% of the men, 90% of the men on those apps and in your inbox are looking for a relationship. So stop getting on here bitching that dudes who look like Brad Pitt and got money, you know, not knocking down your door to put a ring on your finger. Cold Blue Steel, how did you get a wrench? I don't know. I would imagine somehow you earned it. Fuck everyone? Okay. Having a bad day, Cold Blue Steel? Alright, let's get back into it.
And so are you. That never bothered you before. You weren't interested in figuring stuff out either when you were in your 20s. I'm not saying it's his turn now, but I'm also pretty sure he figured out what he wants. And hookups.
I mean, she kind of cute too. Like, it's just a waste, man. All these women are a waste, man. They just all get ran through by the same dudes. Now they on TikTok mentally ill in their 30s. Oh well.
It is.
Something that lives rent-free in my head is when this old man came into the diner I used to work at, ordered a bowl of chili, and told me that men get married for 2 reasons. 1, because they love you, or 2, because they get away with not loving you. So I bring him his chili and I'm like, what did you mean by that? He's like, well, the man either genuinely loves you and believes that you're the love of his life, or you let him get away with, like, if he cheated, he knows that he could get you back over and over again. If he treats you however he wants to treat you, speaks ill of your name, yells at you, screams in your face, tells you you're ugly, blah, blah, blah.
And those are the guys y'all go after and stay with. Ain't that a bitch? Dudes who scream in your face and call you ugly. They love getting treated like shit by men they're attracted to. They fucking love it. But yeah, I don't think this dude is spitting any type of bars with this at all.
Then he feeds off of that, and he gets away with not loving you. And then he went to leave, and he was like, so do you think your boyfriend, I had a boyfriend at the time, and he was like, which one do you think your boyfriend would marry you for? And that will live rent-free in my head for the rest of my life. Rest in peace to that sweet old man.
Friend of yours, or just assuming he passed away? Cause I assume that was a nice story to share with the waitress. I guess I'm the crazy person who just goes in, then just orders, then just eats, then just pays the bill, and then just leaves.
I have a question.
Bull Ring Chronicles, it's the Bull Ring Chronicles. Metal in her face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Bull Ring Chronicles. Hey, I need everybody to hit the like button. I'm seeing so much disrespect in this comment section because I'm looking at the likes. It's 12 people watching and I only got 4 people that liked it. And that just ain't right, if you ask me. So everybody please hit the like button. With all due respect. I don't know what she's going to say, but I can bank that it's going to be something stupid. Based on the bull ring, based on the arm tattoos.
What do you guys think's gonna happen when every single person on TikTok no longer has an outlet? Because I have a guess. Have you ever seen somebody take an iPad away from an iPad baby? If you haven't, let me demonstrate. Oh wow, so cool, so pretty. Ah! Okay, so that's essentially what happens when you take an iPad away from a baby.
Absolutely insane, and it never fails. I never met a sane woman with a bull ring. And I'm pretty certain neither have you guys.
And if we're just a generation of iPad babies, i.e. TikTok babies, what the do you think is going to happen when they take it away from us?
I don't know, but I would hope you all grow up.
I mean, you're just going to go to another social media platform. I mean, seriously. And if they do ban it, look, it'll be pretty easy for another company to come in and swoop up that spot.
And start acting like adults. Wishful thinking, I know. That's why I believe only 2 things can happen. 1, TikTok will not be.
So Cold Blue Steel, you think she cute? I mean, I ain't knocking you. I ain't knocking your taste. I mean, she alright. So you'll give her a pass on the double bull ring or the double nose ring? Well, you know what they say about crazy women being good in bed.
ban. I know they said it will, but I don't think so. Or two, VPN provider sales are gonna go through the roof unless they find a way to stop it even when using a VPN, which I also don't think is gonna happen.
Most women working in the trades are not on the job site for someone's man. We're there for that money. And you know, I don't think I've ever looked up from my work over at Bubba. His butt crack slowly disappearing as he stands up, the wind sweeping through his greasy Great Clips mullet and simultaneously blowing the crumbs off of his natty light beer belly, and thought, gotta give me some of that.
Well, can we see your boyfriend? I mean, is your boyfriend some type of top tier dude? Because if he was, I got a feeling you wouldn't be working in the trade. Just get the hell off of TikTok. I can't stand women like this who like work at construction sites, but they're like a flag girl, but they think they can boss around like the driver or something. Just, they say motherfucker every 3 words, so they think they're a badass, man now. She thinks she's one of the guys because she can say motherfucker 6 times in one sentence. I can't stand bitches like this.
However, most of us have given massive amounts of advice to our male crewmates on how to stop being stupid and start treating their wives and girlfriends better.
Well, have you ever thought that maybe most women in America treat their men more like shit than the average American man treats his woman like shit? Have you ever considered that, bitch? Okay, so it says, and y'all flirt and have affairs with the men on site. Do women shit instead of work in the office? Okay. Well, yeah. If she does have an affair with a dude on site, it's going to be the foreman. It's not going to be the... Look, all the women are going to be having an affair with the top 2 or 3 dudes that work there. But yeah, you're right. It's not going to be the bottom tier dudes that work there.
So there's that.
Alright, normally I would say leave Baba alone, he works hard, but instead let me read the comment she was responding to. And you'll flirt and have affairs with the men on site. Do women-ish instead, work in an office. Yeah, cause no one ever heard of banging your boss in his office ever in the history of ever.
Put a finger down if you've been talking to a guy for a couple days and you've been on a couple dates with him and this is your 3rd date with him and you decide to have a night in together. So you're having pizza, watching movies, drinking wine, snuggling, laughing, expressing your feelings towards each other. You then go to bed. And while you're laying in bed with him, you're laying on his chest and he's texting another girl, and this girl has heart emojis next to her name, and he's texting her right in front of you.
That's what gangsters do. That's what guys do when you're just another bitch. And you love it. You love it. You love to have something to vent about on TikTok. I'm sure you got a lot of likes and comments and engagement for this post. So it all worked out for you. You got your little hit of drama for the week. You probably got paid for some ads or something on TikTok.
So you of course ask, hey, who's that? He tells you that it is his friend's girlfriend. Confused why her name would have hearts next to it if it's a friend's girlfriend, but okay, I don't know your friendships, whatever. She's asking him to come pick her up. She is drunk at a bar, she can't drive, she's throwing up, and she's constantly FaceTiming him, constantly asking him to come pick her up.
Oh, that sounds like somebody you really don't want to know. Like, I would have blocked her number expeditiously, as TIP would say. No, that ain't even worth it. Even if we are fucking and you giving me the coochie every time I see you, I'm cool. I don't need them problems. That sounds like a headache. Nah, everything ain't worth coochie.
I ask him, why can't the boyfriend just go pick her up? Why is she contacting you? He tells you that her boyfriend is in Orlando. Okay. So he keeps telling you that he's not going to take her, and then you start to fall asleep, and he decides that he is going to take her.
4 minutes 24 seconds. Shout out to her for at least holding her hand up for that long. But just in case you're wondering, it was as painful to watch as I imagine watching Rings of Power would be. I knew I should have stopped listening as soon as she said a couple of days, in which they had a couple of dates, and on the 3rd day they were expressing their feelings to each other. But I guess I like stories that are rooted in fantasy.
If you
No, she's kind of cute. Before we get started, again, with the ridiculous nonsense. I just need some more respects on the likes, man. I got 15 people watching me, and I only got 9 likes. What the fuck are wrong? What the fuck is wrong with you 6 people? How dare you?
If you ever need a sign not to cry over a boy, just know that someone just crashed into the back of me, and I had to then get out the car and reassure that person that I wasn't crying because they'd crashed into me, and was in fact already crying because a boy had upset me, which at the ripe old age of 26.
You should.
Okay, you're 26 and you're still referring to men as boys. Why? Because in your mind, you're still a little girl. Mentally, you are a little girl. So I totally understand why you refer to men as boys at age 26. I'm positive that the person that ran into the back of you didn't give a damn that you were crying or why you were crying.
Should cry about the crash instead. I fail to see the point. But at least you now have a new story to share with your therapist.
You guys are taking it too far. Cut the cameras. Who started the we listen but we don't judge challenge? I need to give you guys a public service announcement, okay? That trend, if you're gonna post it on the internet, let it be for happy couples. Let it be for the strong marriages. Some of y'all need to sit this one out. I have seen a man say, when I go to bed, when I go to sleep at night, sometimes I dream about other women. And then I wake up and I kiss you right on the mouth. Then he
This is why you should keep your social media. Well, this is why you should keep your relationship and your marriage the complete fuck off of social media.
doubled down. He doubled down and he said, and that's okay. Because at least I'm honest. Another one. Another guy said, sometimes when
Hit
I
the
know
like
kids
button.
are acting up, act like I'm doing something so I don't have to help you.
Hit the like button.
I'm just going to say this. Honesty is not always the best policy. Please lie. I don't even condone lying. Please lie. I want to know.
Like, how annoyed are you that she's eating on camera? Her whole personality is just pissing me off. I'm pretty sure she's single. She has to be single. This is so freaking obnoxious.
How many couples are getting divorced after this trend?
I'm gonna go with none. Who started the trend? Women of TikTok dragging their husbands in front of the camera telling them what to say. In every single video from that trend, none of the women share the terrible things they are doing. And
Hey, if you think we're going to have open contact with an extraterrestrial species between now and 2030, put a Y in the chat. Or an N in the chat if you think it's bullshit. I'm going to go with Y.
not because of the let's make our men look bad on camera, but because women can do no wrong, of course.
I have a theory that if you're posting your partner excessively on social media with paragraphs and you're my soulmate and you're amazing excessively, I want to state excessively, that you're actually miserable in that relationship. A few reasons. One, because I've been there. Two, because who are you trying to prove it to? Because you can just tell them that. And there's no problem with posting your partner on social media. That's not what I'm saying, and I do that too. But it's the excessive, multiple posts every week, multiple paragraphs. It's too much, and I think it's a cry for help.
Well, I'm no expert on posting on social media.
Well, how about this? How about you get your own relationship so you don't have to decipher what Instagram captions mean and try to figure out what other couples are really happy? That's a thought. I think you should just focus on that.
Hello, we're in your house. You ready? We can hear you. Ooh, you're looking fresh, babe.
Yes.
Okay,
I just came out of the gym.
Just came from
So,
the gym. This is the way men like to see you. Fresh face, no makeup. Smile.
Yeah, we like to see him fresh face, no makeup. The braids aren't really doing it for me. She could have came harder with the hairstyle, considering that she was gonna be, in front of, tens of thousands of men minimum.
hi,
Hi,
Kendra.
you ready, boo?
Yes, I've spoken to you before.
I
Remember
don't.
on YouTube, on YouTube
I
that
don't remember.
that I was so emotional. I was telling you about like um my breakup or whatever, something like
So
that.
please don't be upset, girl. I talked to so many people.
I
I
know
apologize.
it's
When
okay.
when when did we talk?
Yeah, this is another testament that women think the world revolves around them. They really do. Kendra talks to so many people. She's not gonna remember you, baby. Just let it go.
I think about 2 months ago.
Oh yeah, two months ago. Okay. Um. Ooh, child, please don't be upset, girl. I done probably talked to three
No,
thousand
I'm trying
people
to
in
clear
2 months, girl.
it's
But you
okay.
got a you got a pretty face. Do you have an
Thank
update?
you. No,
No.
no,
Okay. What you want
you
to do?
told me I wasn't ready then, so I took your
Okay.
advice.
We think you ready now? You look very pretty. Like you look fresh. You look
I just came out
natural.
of the gym. I
Yeah,
just came
but
out
I'm
of the gym.
yeah. This is gonna score high.
So no, she didn't put in any effort. I mean, I'm glad she's fresh face. You don't gotta worry about what she looked like under all the fake up in the costume. The costume. We don't gotta worry about what she looked like under the fake up in the Halloween costume. So that's good. But it looks like she didn't put any effort whatsoever. Not in her hair, not in her outfit. She just came in with her gym outfit and her braided down hair. So she definitely got to get points taken off for that. But I hear you, Kendra. I hear you.
Yeah. This is gonna score high with the men. This is what they tell me they want to see. No makeup, fresh face, your body looks intact. I
Thank
think
you.
you look exactly how the men want to see you. What's your name?
My name is Shannon. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, do you live
I
in
live.
Nigeria?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Okay, Shannon, where do you live, honey?
I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a stylist,
You're a
hairstylist to be
stylist?
precise, and a makeup artist.
Say it again, you're a stylist and a makeup artist?
Correct.
Stylist, makeup artist. Do you have any kids?
No,
No.
no,
Have you ever been married?
no, no.
Okay. How old are
I'm
you?
33.
33.
Okay. If you think she coming off good, she seemed cool so far, fine. But let's break this down. She's 33. She's kind of cute, and she's 33, and she had to come on Kendra G to try to find a man. You don't think she has an inbox full? Of course she has an inbox full. You don't think she hasn't been riding Tyrone's pogo stick for the past 17 years at least? Of course she has. There's no such thing as a good Kendra G guess. Fucking period. Just because she ain't the typical, baby mama, just because she ain't the typical out of shape baby mama with 5 kids by 5 different baby daddies, talking loud and crazy and making stupid jokes, don't get fooled into thinking she's a good woman and a good option.
So we got Shannon Dallas, stylist, makeup artist, no kids, never married, 33. Yeah, this is about to be good. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Ah, Kendra, you gotta help me with this now. I mean, I want, I need, I don't want. I need a God-fearing man, a man that knows what he wants, a man that is down to earth, that's ready for a family, um, someone that is consistent. So
Okay, let's break that down. One of the things she said is a guy who knows what he wants. Look, most men know what they want with an attractive woman, with any woman. You know, an unattractive, overweight woman. Most guys would love to be in a relationship with a woman, and most guys would make it clear up front they want to be in a relationship with a woman. And those are the guys that most women want nothing to do with. So what she's telling you when she says, I really want a guy who knows what he wants, she just been getting pumped and dumped. And you know what dudes say when they just want to pump and dump? Oh, I don't know what I'm looking for right now. I gotta see, gotta wait till the stars align, etc., etc. Anything to get out of committing to this chick, but still getting cheeks. And then she said consistent. So yeah, the guys that she been screwing since 17 haven't been consistent with her because they haven't valued her. So the more she talked, the more she's gonna show why she's just another modern woman, and she's no catch.
someone that is communicative and someone that is, you know, ready to want to have a family. I think so.
Okay,
And
so you
someone
ready?
said I'm not ready. Please,
No,
goodbye.
I think you're ready. You look good. Your camera's steady. It's good lighting. I disagree with that person. Don't pay them any attention. What are your deal breakers?
Liars, because a lot of men these days be having double lives. You know, but you better tell these people what's going on.
What did I tell you? It never fails. I clocked her in the first 2 seconds. Just another whole modern woman. Just because she's not coming across like a bitch, and just because she's not super duper annoying, don't mean she ain't just like all these other hoes. There's plenty of men who don't live double lives that she could have got with, settled down with, and had a family with by now.
Okay, double lives.
Yeah,
Okay.
they be having girlfriends in different states and be lying. So
We know what type of dude that is, because most dudes in America can't get a bitch to save his life, let alone have, hoes in different area codes. So we know this is a top 1 to top 5% dude.
so I don't like. I would hope that if I find me someone, he's gonna be like really. He better come correct.
Okay.
I don't know why women think that's a enticing catchphrase for men. You better come correct. Don't play with me. I ain't playing no games. Come right or don't come at all. Why do that think that? Why do they think that get our dick hard? Why do that think? Why do they think that's gonna get us to hit them up? I ain't bullshitting with y'all no more. I done been there and done that. That's not enticing at all. This is why they need a man in their life. This is why they need their father in their life. This is why they need their father in their life.
Hey, come correct or don't come at all. Should he look a certain way?
Um, I love both colors, black, white, whatever. I mean, I don't care. What I care about is the heart, you know.
What you care about is the heart. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, because I make money too. So I think I want to work with someone that we can, work together and make a home. I'm open to that. But a little bit of spoiling, it's not gonna go because I like good things now.
See, all you gotta do is just let them keep rambling. She's trying to sound wholesome. She's trying to sound like she's a good girl who just happened to get passed over. No, she been ran through and passed over after she got ran through. What's that triple R catchphrase I came up with? Ran through by randoms. It was 3 words. What was it? Ran through by. I ain't gonna be able to remember it. But yeah, don't let them trick you, fellas. Oh, I just want to build with somebody. I just want to be a wholesome housewife. But you can spoil me. Everybody likes a good spoiling. Get out of here. You almost had us, too. You almost had us. You're just another reject that randoms and you're just another reject that rappers and drug dealers done ran through for the past 17 years.
Say again?
I said a little bit of spoiling wouldn't go wouldn't be bad. I mean, I like good
Oh, you want a
things.
man that's gonna spoil you.
Nothing wrong with that, but I can also make the money too because I'm generous. I can also be nice too. I mean, plan dates, treats, things like that.
So you got to plan expensive dates and trips, but she'll splurge on you and get you some socks or a tie on Christmas or your birthday. That's what she mean when she say she generous. But you got to take her out the country and all that type shit.
Okay. You want to plan dates, okay, trips. Is he paying for the trips fully?
Both of us can do that,
Okay.
but it would be
Okay.
nice if he can do most of it because I mean, I'm not looking for a 50-50 partner.
Well, we could throw all that traditional stuff out the window. Well, I guess it is traditional for a woman to be taken care of financially. But ma'am, 18 to 23 was the time to lock that down with one of those corny, boring dudes you passed over. That was the guy who would have did it for you. So now you qualify for 50-50. You'll be lucky to go 50-50 with a decent man. Your soul has already been plucked out of you by all the Chads and Tyrones who broke your heart for 17 years. You will not make a good wife or a mother. I'm sorry.
I mean, I want you to be the head. I'll also support you, but I also want you to be, to take the lead of the relationship, if that makes sense.
No, it totally does. Now I understand why you said this man got more than one girl in different cities. That man is a hot man, girl.
I love when Kendra G clown these chicks, and they don't even realize it. I love when she clown these chicks. Yeah, y'all all chasing the same song, and it's never gonna pay off, ever. But you're never gonna let it go, because your hypergamy will always prevail.
Hot man, girl.
Girl, I'll be hearing a lot of crazy stories here. I mean,
I was talking to my look. I got a therapist, whatever, and I was talking to my therapist, and then she's been married for I don't know forever, maybe 30 plus years.
Kendra, you always bragging about how happy you are and how much you love yourself. Why do you need a therapist? I mean, we all been through things and everything like that. I get that, but as much as you brag on loving yourself and loving your life, etc., you shouldn't need no therapist at all. Just a random observation.
She's been married for I don't know forever, maybe 30 plus years, and she was saying the difference is when she was coming up, there wasn't the internet, right?
hmm
So you married who was ever in your face, like your high school, or if you went to college, that was your pool of men. The thing is, most of the women that women say, excuse me, most of the men that women say that you guys want, he got an internet now, child. So he
right.
ain't local no more. He internetish.
I,
Yeah, look, hookup culture does not benefit women. Y'all just run up y'all body counts, and in the end, there's no Prince Charming to marry you. It benefits the top 5 to 10% men like a mug, though. Because they get to run through all you hoes all around the world with no commitment. But y'all be thinking y'all doing something in your early 20s. But little do you realize you're ruining your life. And you will never be able to recover.
He got an internet now, child. So he ain't local no more. He internetish. Internetish is swiping. And if he got money, he got flights. So
I agree with you. So I saw someone saying that I had a kid. Please, where's the kid? Did you pregnant me? Please, you better come with the receipt now. Thank you. Back to you, miss.
And that's the same attitude she gonna be giving you anytime y'all have a disagreement. Let's be very clear. Like at first she was coming off demure and soft and sweet. It don't take much for them to flip on you. It don't take much at all. That's why you can't get fooled by women like this. That's why I wanted to go over this archetype.
The kid, did you pregnant me? Please, you better come with the receipt now. Thank you. Back to you, miss. Sorry about that.
don't get cussed out. Let's keep going. Should the guy make a certain amount of money?
Not really. As long as it's well to do, like I said, we can both build our empire together. And
No, this ain't no Beyonce and Jay-Z type stuff. No, this ain't no Jay-Z and Beyonce type stuff. Men aren't looking to build empires with their women. You're second under me. Let me do my thing and I'll take care of you. And you just follow what I'm talking about. You ain't standing next to me, running an empire. They on social media too much. They seen too many movies. You live in fantasies, bitch. I reject your deposit.
I'm open to that.
Okay.
You know.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I've been ready for that. All my life.
She a goofball. She a basic bitch and a goofball. And you've been ready for it your whole life, but you couldn't put more effort than just wearing the gym clothes you had on. Stop it. These chicks just be saying stuff, man. Whatever come to mind at the moment. They don't put no thought into it. And she like, oh, you could be well to do and you don't got to make a certain amount of money, but she want to be spoiled. Being spoiled is a certain type of money. Being spoiled is a certain type of money, period. Words have meanings, ladies. Words have meanings.
Okay. Well, this is me.
Good.
Let me put the camera so you can see.
Okay, we see your butt. We saw it. So yeah, this isn't wife material. This isn't wholesome material. Yeah, we seen your butt cheeks. You made sure we saw those. But that's not what wives do. I just want you to be very clear. Well, I want to be very clear. She's being very clear about what she is. But she's coming across like she want a husband, she want a traditional life, yada, yada, yada. This isn't traditional.
Okay. You're gonna give them the whole body shot, child. Okay. You like you in shape.
Yeah, I just came from the gym and then I just, you know, decided to join you because I was like, no, I'm not missing this today. I am not.
Okay, I love.
Another thing, wives ain't sitting around watching Kendra G all day. I don't know, maybe I'm a hypocrite for saying this, but I don't want some chick who always on social media and a woman who even thought that it would be a good idea to hop on Kendra G. I've been waiting my whole life to get on Kendra G. That in itself is a deal breaker. I didn't think I would have this much to break down on her. I'm actually surprised. I thought this was going to be a quick, easy one.
this today. I am not.
Okay, I love it. So Shannon, 33. Okay, so Shannon's 33, but from Nigeria, lives in Dallas. How long you been in Dallas for?
2 years.
Okay. She's a stylist, a makeup artist, no kids, never married. When was your last relationship?
Um, Last year,
Last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm celibate right now,
How
and
long you been celibate for?
um, to be honest with you, 6 months.
Okay.
Not this old trick. So you've been getting run through since you were a teenager, but now you're gonna shut the coochie shop down at 33 to try to manipulate a man into marrying you. You're gonna try to trick a man into thinking you're wholesome and righteous. No, a man's gonna wonder, are you a virgin? That's the first question every man's gonna ask when you say, "Oh, I'm celibate now. I'm saving myself for marriage." Oh, are you a virgin? No. Then any man with more than 2 brain cells should just walk out. Men aren't going for this, lady. They're just not going for it. You're not going to respect the man who would wait till marriage. After you didn't already had sex with the dudes you really respected the first day, first week at most. You're always going to see him as your little punk bitch boy. So you're already setting the relationship up to be a relationship that you don't respect him. That's crazy.
Is there a goal? Is it for relationship, marriage?
It's
When?
for marriage because I mean, the men out here are just all over the place. I'm not trying to catch no stuff.
You already been there, done that. You already been ran through. That's not why you're celibate. The reason you're celibate because you think you can manipulate a top tier man into marrying you if you say you ain't gonna give him the buns. No, he have 20 other chicks on his line ready to give him the buns. He's not gonna say, "Oh, you want me to wait till marriage? Well, I really want to have sex with you, so I'll marry you," even though he got tons of options. That don't make sense. There are guys that this would work on, but they're not gonna be guys you would like or respect. That's simple. If you were so worried about getting a STD, you wouldn't have been letting these, elite dudes run through you all these years.
Or just all over the place. I'm not trying to catch no stuff. So plus I've been really doing a lot of meditation. I've been praying a lot, like, asking God to guide me with the right people because you never know. It's not written on the forehead. So I'm just praying that anyone that comes comes correct.
You're praying that keeping your legs closed now at 33 will weed out any bad guys. You're not fit for a good guy. That's the thing. You don't even know what to do with a good guy. You never had one. Can you imagine starting off a relationship with manipulation? Why would a relationship like that work when you're not even coming into the situation in good faith?
Anyone that comes correct. Okay. So this is Shannon Dallas, stylist, makeup artist, no kids, never married. Um, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Impatience. My spicy mouth. Um, and I need to really calm down a little bit. Just a little.
Okay, a spicy mouth, impatience, and you need to calm down. None of that sounds like a peaceful wife. I mean, look, women don't bring peace, but I'm just saying. None of that sounds like a good wife. None of that sounds like a good girlfriend. None of that sounds like somebody I even want to be in the same room with. Wow. This interview really did a 180 from the first 20 seconds to now.
Just a little.
So now you want me to, so it's a confirmed thing. You're not giving them no cookie until your wedding
No,
night.
no.
Ooh, okay.
And
Now
if
would you
they're
date a guy with
okay,
kids? Okay.
yeah, Yeah, I'm open to that, but not more than I love kids, and the reason why I haven't had mine is because I don't play the games of like custody. If I ever have a kid today with a husband and it doesn't work out, I'm gonna be ready to take care of that kid. I'm not gonna be going to court back and forth. I don't like that. I'm not doing that. It's a no for me. So
What did I tell you? She coming into the situation in bad faith. If it don't work out, she already planning for it to not work out after she have a kid with you. You're just gonna be an empty suit. You're just gonna be the guy so she could say you're just gonna be the guy she uses so she could say, I've been married before and I got my kid. She already have it in her mind that it's not gonna work out. Because she even knows she's not gonna respect a dude who would wait for sex till marriage. She's just trying to trick a guy into giving her the marriage and the kid, basically legitimizing her as a woman and then kicking the man to the curb like so many women do. This is why I say after 25, a woman doesn't love you and will never love you. Never marry a woman after 25. I mean, I say never get married, period. But if you insist, yeah, if she 26, the bitch don't love you, period. Her ability to truly love a man was probably plucked out of her by 16. By the time a woman 26, 28, 30, look, she just on the clock. It ain't that she just so in love with you. Never forget that.
I'm gonna be ready to take care of that kid. I'm not gonna be going to court back and forth. I don't like that. I'm not doing that. It's a no for me. So my heart goes out to all the men and women that are fighting about kids. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So
All
I
right,
don't mind two or one. I'm okay with that.
that they already have. Okay. So we got Shannon Dallas, stylist, makeup artist, no kids, never married. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
He
I
wouldn't.
mean, I'm a wife material. I cook, I clean besides work.
Why do they think cooking and cleaning makes them a wife? Those are the two most basic things you can do as an adult in a household. Cook for yourself and clean a house that you played a part in dirtying. I'm a wife because I cook and clean. These bitches are idiots, man. Those are the lamest two reasons a woman could give that she's wife material. I cook and clean. Yeah, that's what adults do when they live in a home. I can't believe they think that's their superpower. I don't know.
Working. I'm very sophisticated.
Why would a guy be lucky with you? Keep going.
I'm a wife material, and I believe that finding a husband is finding good thing, and the blessing that comes with that. You know, so I'm a blessing on my own because I am spiritually inclined and socially inclined as well, and I have good sense. I'm okay, very well mannered. I have full respect. I'm a very nurturing person, but I'm not ready to nurture just anybody. I'm ready to nurture just my husband. How about that?
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay, let's do it. So we got Shannon Dallas, a stylist, makeup artist, no kids, never married, 33. Oh, she looks good. What's your name on
Someone
the
said
singles
I'm
dating
reading
app?
from a script. Where's the script, please? I'm just in my dressing mirror.
Say it again.
Someone said I was reading a script to you. I'm like, what script? I'm in front of my makeup mirror. So, uh,
What's your name on the dating app, honey?
Marigold.
Mary Goat.
M
Spell it
A
for me. M A
Marigold.
R I
G O
G O
L D.
L D.
Another pretty face gone to waste. Nothing to see here, fellas. Hopefully she don't find somebody so she can't ruin some good dude's life. Focus on something else, man. Anything else. I'm sure you're some type of influencer already, so focus on that. I see the little light in the back. I forgot what you call it. But yeah, just focus on that. Forget about men. Leave men alone. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all next time.